What you see is determined by how wide open your eyes are. This is Barry Phillips with 2-Minute Torah, day 4 of Lecha. Let's go to Bereshit, or Genesis chapter 15. It says in verse 1, after these events, the word of Yahweh, the Davar Yahweh, came to Avram in a vision, saying, do not be afraid, Avram, I am your shield, your reward is exceedingly great. Sometimes to understand what we're reading, we need to go back a few verses and figure out exactly the context of what we're reading about. What has just transpired, at least as the narrative is given to us, is that Avram and his 318 armed servants, along with some compatriots that he is in covenant with, have gone and delivered Lot, his nephew. In chapter 13, Lot and Avram are still together, but they are so wealthy and have so many goods, so many flocks and herds, that the land can't bear the both of them. They separate and go their separate ways. Then it says that after Lot had separated from him, this is chapter 13, verse 14, Yahweh said to Avram, now lift up your eyes and look from the place where you are northward and southward, eastward and westward. For all the land which you see, I shall give to you and your seed forever. After Lot, whose name interestingly means veil, after the veil of personality, those who hide vision from us, has been removed, his eyes are opened, and Yah says, now I want to enlarge your vision. Here again, just after Lot and Avram have been again separated, Lot does not come home with his uncle and say, I messed up, I should have never left you, I'm going to bring my family, we're going to live with you. No, he goes right back into the same seedy situation that he was just delivered out of. May explain why he is a veil to some degree over Avram's eyes. Nevertheless, Avram is separated from his nephew again. The veil again is removed from him. And again, we see after these events, the word of Yah comes to Avram in a vision. A couple of interesting things here. Once again, we see the word of Yah, the Davar Yahweh, is appearing to him. This is the one that Yochanan, John chapter 1 says, in the beginning was the Davar, and the Davar was with Yah, and the Davar was Yah. Yes, and I know many of you say, well, wait a minute, I thought the word was logos. That's Greek. Logos is a Greek word. I don't know that Yochanan spoke Greek. It's possible, but not likely. What he did speak was probably Aramaic and Hebrew. And Hebrew would be Davar, would be the word. So the one that he says is the word personified is the one that comes and is appearing in some form. We don't know exactly what the vision revealed and exactly what he saw or who exactly he saw, how it was formed, or they were formed to him, but he saw the word of Yahweh in a vision. And this word says to him, do not be afraid, Avram, I am your, here is the word, shield. Now, this is a word, Magan, or Magan, that, again, it means a shield. It means someone or something that guards and protects. It's a defensive weapon, a defensive barrier. It's also used in the previous chapter, but in a different context. It is used in verse number 20, where it says, blessed be the Most High El who has delivered. And here is that word again. It's pronounced slightly different. It's spelt the same with a little different vowel pointing, but it's basically the same word. And we can see in context that they agree that that which delivers you from the blows or the arrows of the enemy is your shield as you pull it up. Yah is revealing himself then to Avram. I am the one who delivers you. I am the one who guards you against the attacks of your adversaries. Now, the context is interesting, is that he's just come out of a military conflict. He's just gone and drew a sword and had a shield, perhaps. And Yah says, it's not this metallic thing or whatever the substance it was made from, but I'm the one who guards you. When Yah gives us a vision, when he reveals to us more of his will and his plan, his desire for us, it has the effect at times, not always, but at times of putting a bullseye or target upon us. That is, our adversary discerns, wait a minute, what's going on with this one? There's an increase of the light of Yeshua about them. There's something going on in their life. Beware what are they doing? Are they a threat to the plans of darkness? Or are they about to invade the darkness with a degree of light? You would understand. Therefore, there needs to be some sense of resistance. Visions don't come easy. When you receive something, you discern something, you realize something from Scripture, and you have this awakening in your spirit, and you begin to realize, I need to press forward here. I need to accomplish more. There's an open door. Let me walk through it. Let me seize this moment. Those things, they may come and it may be exciting, it may be thrilling for a moment, but don't be surprised if there is a sense of resistance. The goal then is to press through the resistance. Your friends, your loved ones would say, well, if it was Yah, it would really go smooth. If it's Yah, it probably won't. If it's Yah, there's going to be issues you're going to have to press through. The blessings of Yah, the favor of Yah, the increase that he places upon us is rarely without a challenge. And this Torah portion is filled with challenges that Avram had to overcome again and again. The rabbis say that he found 10 different tests of his belief. And in fact, another test is revealed here. Yah says, I'm going to bless you. He said, you promised me to be a nation. I don't have any children. And now the chief servant in my house is going to be my heir. And Yah says, this one's not your heir, but he who comes from your own body is your heir. Now he brought him outside and said, look toward the heavens and count the stars if you're able to count them. And he said, so are your seed. And when Yah said this to him, Avram believed him, and it was counted to him as righteousness. Yah will give us a clue. He will open our eyes, and then he will give us at times the panoramic view. Let's put it this way. There are times that we think we know what he is saying. There are moments where it's like, I'm discerning something, I'm hearing something, I'm getting a clue, I'm beginning to understand. And when we pursue him further, just like before, Avram, open up your eyes and look in all four directions, and everything you see, I'm going to give it to you, but you got to walk through it to possess it. There is that enlarged part. Here he says, you're going to have a child from your own loins. Now go out and look at the stars, and that's how many children your seed is comprised of. Yah gives us this much, and when we believe him for this much, he has the capacity to give us so much more if we're willing to see it. Get rid of the loats. Get rid of the things, the people, the things, the stuff that cloud your vision, and let him be your deliverer. Let him deliver you. Let him be a shield for you. the challenges to your goals and your mission, your vision, he will defend you from. What's important for us to do is believe him. Trust him and believe him today. And I'll see you again tomorrow. Till then, shalom.